Hello, everybody. I'm going to do my tech check, hopefully quickly before my other device stops working because apparently it did not charge overnight. So I have about 2%, but I just want to make sure I'm in the right place and you can hear me. I may or may not be able to see your comments live, but let's see. All right, at least everything is working. So I'll leave that there until it just battery runs out. Okay, welcome everybody. I am Deb K, and welcome beautiful people. This is the spring fling out with the old in with the true video series. Bring in the true video series. And this time of year is usually known for spring cleaning, and that is exactly what we're going to do this month. But this spring cleaning of your body is of your body, mind, and soul. And for once and for all, we're going to fling out the old habitual ways of thinking and feeling, and let's float in the now and future focused ways of love and truth. And with hope, health, and joy, we can accomplish this. So I say, cheers to that. Okay, let me put this earbud in too. I don't know if you'll be able to hear me better, but I'll be able to concentrate better. So now is the time to become now and future focused and remember who we are. Remember God. And when we do this, we will start to feel 10 years younger by awakening that magically marvelous fabulousness that's buried within you. So by the end of today's live, I am hoping that you will better understand the balance, the hope, and the love that flows through this process and what that can mean for you. And it's within this context that we can have time to reflect and introspect desires flowing and a whole lot of out with the old, in with the true, to raise your vibration, enable your energetic and physical healing, and move you closer and closer to looking and feeling younger and more vibrant. Also, if you stay until the end, you can find out how to work with me and what is coming up next. But first, before we jump in, please do, if you're watching the live, comment below where you are watching from, say hello. If you are watching on replay, please do hashtag replay and say where you're watching from below. I absolutely love seeing where everybody is in the world. It is so immense and awesome that we can connect in such a way as this. So also, if you have not yet liked this page, please do like this page. And if you have not joined my private group, please request to join my private group. There is more content in there than is on this page, and a whole community of people. So please do that if you feel that that is something that would benefit you. And if you have any friends or family who you feel would benefit from the content I share the page, share the group with them. Sharing is caring. Any questions you have, drop them below. I will answer them on the live if you're live, and I'll swing back to them later if you are commenting on the replay. Now, all of my videos are always available at any time on replay. They are in the playlist on this page. They're in the guides in my private group. They are on my YouTube page, and I will be expanding at some point. I have some things going on in the background to bring you my content on more platforms. So if this is not your favorite platform, that's okay. You will have others to choose from. If you are not familiar with me, let me share a little bit about me. Here I am, your fairy godmother has arrived. I am Deb K, and I am here to help you go from feeling flat to feeling fun, flirty, and fabulous every single day, to help you become the you-iest you can be, and to create a most magnificent life that just lights you up. Now, what I share today may be different to what you are currently understanding, and that's okay. Just listen, feel the truth, let it settle, and I can assure you that we are probably closer in our understanding than you may think at first. So drop any questions below. If you need clarification on anything, I am happy to clarify for you. Now, if you remember a few months ago, well, maybe you don't if you're new here, I created a video series called Look and Feel Marvelous. Now, this was all around the Joy Vitality framework that I created, which is the energetically expanded and evolved creation culminating from my very own journey towards magnificence over the past few years. This has evolved since I first created that video series and continues to move into now and future focused energy, and how I help women like you to become youthfully joy-filled and magnificently marvelous. So all of the things I share are exact steps that I took to become a beautifully whole, sexy, vibrant woman who embraces exactly who I am. And I am so excited to be able to share this with you because my journey has been truly magical. It's been truly transformative, and I am honored to be a guide for you to be like your very own fairy godmother and hold your hand through your journey, through your process, and help support you with that as you embark on creating your very own 10 years younger fountain of youth. So you can feel hope, health, and joy every single day. And when you live the Joy Vitality framework, you can make the ordinary extraordinary. You can celebrate you. You can celebrate this life you're creating, and you'll look and feel marvelous while you are doing it. So cheers to that. That's exciting. Okay, so where are we at? Spring, fling out the old, bring in the true. Now is a wonder-filled time to choose you. It's time for you to become love over fear, to become truth over lies. And we can habitually tell ourselves these lies that are based in the fear. But life in an energy of fear is not what our body, mind, and soul is desiring. We are desiring to feel love and to feel the truth and to feel the truth of who we are, as we felt at the moment our very soul was created in the beauty and love of God. And when we align to this love and to this truth, we also align to looking and feeling absolutely marvelous and vibrant and young and joyful and healthy looking. So today we are talking about the step that I like to call context. Now, this is where you're really starting the process. Last week, I shared around feeling that call, and that was feeling the call to start the process of your very own journey on your roadmap to the Fountain of Youth. Now, today, we're going to seep it in the context of seeing it through, starting the process, seeing it through. And the process I am speaking of is called the believe releasing process. Also, we'll chat a little bit about energetic physical healing as well. So when you are starting the process and seeing it through, this believe releasing process is part of, it's the second step in your journey to magnificence on that roadmap to your Fountain of Youth. And just as a quick overview of the process of the believe releasing process, it is a God-given process. Anybody could sit and receive this information straight from God. It was documented, though, by Fifth Dimension Earth in the book called Believe. I use that book. I've used it in the past for myself and to help my clients as well achieve love over fear. So what happens during the process is that you're going to feel an overall shift in emotions from fear to love, to hope, to freedom. And as you let go of the past and begin feeling better, this will occur. that didn't make sense. I mean, it did, but it didn't. That was a weird sentence that came out of my mouth. So as you let go of the fear, you will feel better as you use the process more and more, and the tools provided with the process. So what happens is this process creates true lasting change. And there are 5 steps to the believe releasing process. The first is that your higher self will highlight to you where there is low vibration, either, in your minds, in your body, and that'll just be highlighted to you, and it will be linked to a key experience that you've had in your past. Now, it's not going to be just another bad day kind of experience. Like, this is going to be something that will keep flowing to you, recurring until you are poked and prodded enough to address this experience. Now, this is something that is links back to what I was talking about last week with having that recurring experience happening with, say, a relationship or this or that. It's that synchronicity sort of thing that just keeps happening that is bringing it to your attention until you notice. So you'll have this key experience that keeps getting highlighted, and through low vibration, that's brought to you. Now, what do you do next with that? Well, you have to get into a place of tranquility, of balance. And so I can help you learn how to do that. And once you're in that place of balance, you're going to be reminded by past experiences that are all linked to each other, and the emotions that are linked to those experiences. So there may be levels of distress that continue to manifest themselves in other ways and experiences since that first experience of whatever it is that caused the low vibration, even up until today. But once you are taken through the emotions again, not to suffer, but to remember what you felt, to be able to do something with that, it will open up a whole new world for you as you move that fear towards love. And what will happen is the experience will just replay like a movie. It's not going to, when you're utilizing this belief releasing process along with your higher self, it's not going to have as much of the emotional charge as it had in the past. It might be close. This is no easy process, but it's simple. It's just not necessarily an easy process. And that's why, for me even, I found it was so helpful to have somebody to help guide me through it, and that had been through it, or at least was a little bit farther ahead through the process than I was. So the next step of the belief releasing process is that you will gain further understanding around the experience and broader connections to the events. So there'll be insight and understanding that will flow to you when you sit and allow it. And it could be understanding around why you acted the way you did during that experience. It may be why other people involved acted the way they did. And this happens in order for you to try to change your perspective on the experience. So it's one of those things. It's like, when people say it's either a lesson or a blessing, if you've heard that phrase before, this is the lessons. So this is the thing that you can see the good in something that might have been perceived as not good in the past. So this is definitely, as I mentioned, one of the hardest steps in the belief releasing process. And it is most freeing when you understand the disconnection in yourself and the disconnection in others. So this is not about forgiving anybody or anything. This is about finding compassion and love for yourself and for other people involved in the experiences that made you feel the way that you felt. So the next step is a two-parter. So when you find the love for yourself and others, you can start creating truths. And these truths will be created out of a moment of sheer relief. They will reaffirm other truths that you might have created before this. And you can apply these truths to other experiences that have low vibration attached to them. If you find a truth that you've created is strong enough, it can actually clear out a whole lot of other fear-based experiences and emotions that might be linked to it. Our subconscious mind likes to organize things in a way that maybe don't consciously make sense to us. However, they're linked. There's a link, and your subconscious mind does it. However, your subconscious mind does it, and you find that truth that really hits home, and it can knock them all down like dominoes, those fear-related experiences. So the other part of the fourth step in the belief releasing process is creating journey level truths. Now, once you've released enough of that low vibration that's making you feel blah and old and run down, you can apply a journey level truth to most of your past experiences and emotions. So that's kind of where your subconscious mind, like I just said, was categorizing things for you. This supersizes the belief releasing process. It is like a magic bullet, knocking everything over and changing it from fear to love. And you'll come to understand that nothing was your fault, but it's your responsibility to handle it. God takes the blame. God signed off on your soul contract and your experiences that would happen here. Nobody knew what the experiences specifically would be. They were just general categories of things that you were wanting as a physical human to experience to help you learn and grow and expand. And you get to take all of that learning and growth and expansion back with you when you transition back to non-physical, i.e. when you pass away and die. So, this step definitely, it can only be done with your higher self. And you must be able to feel and be connected to your emotional body. This is something else that if you have trouble feeling emotions, I can help teach you how to do that so you can practice enough to feel them. Okay, so what happens is you start to feel good, like really good, because you're going to turn off that dripping tap of emotions that's just constantly running in the background in your subconscious mind. And you may even turn on the one of really happy emotions and love-based emotions, so that can run in the background of your subconscious mind. It is a huge game changer. Okay, and then the final step of the belief releasing process is to let go. You're going to let go of the habitual way of being heavily influenced by your subconscious mind. So you may find that you're still consciously in a resistant mind state, like, oh, I feel better, but I can't believe this is actually going to last, or I feel better, but when's the rug going to get pulled out from me? And that is just habitual thinking. So we're going to clear that out too. And that takes some practice to be able to let go of that. But the way to freedom is to get into the expectant mind state of, I feel really good. I'm going to start acting like I feel really good. You act like what you are becoming. Always the new changed you. Now what happens then is this generates high vibration. And the high vibration will push out any of the low vibration, even the habitual low vibration. The high vibration that you can create to become habitual will push it out. You will be able to have this categorized as like, oh, this experience feels really good. Let's hold on to that. It's almost like asking your higher self to like bottle it up and store it for you so you can have it always and have it for later and just uncork that bottle whenever you need it. Now, this will help, as I mentioned, like this is going to help with your transitional vibration. So what we have is a stored vibration, which is caused by transitional vibration. So you may likely at the beginning of this process be mostly low vibrational. Now, during the day, we can have ups and downs in our transitional vibration. So you might be feeling really good, and then something happens, you're like, oh, that was terrible, and you feel not so good. If you don't address that at the end of the day, that not so good stuff, or the really good stuff, it'll be stored as the vibration it is, whether it's high vibration or low vibration. Now, what happens is as you let go, you can manage that throughout the day to be more like this and at a level like this instead of a level like that. We're still physical human. We still have experiences coming at us, new experiences at every moment. That is just how it works here on Earth, right? But if you are learning how to manage that, then it's always better for you in the long run. So this is something that's called living your truths. And so all those truths you've created in the other steps, when something comes into your experience, you're just like, wait a minute, I don't have to habitually react the way I used to. I am new. I am changed. I am more love than fear. And I have a truth that says the truth is whatever the truth says. And you live in that energy, and you behave in that energy, and you be in that energy, and you are in that energy in what you do every day of every moment. Now, it sounds like a lot, but it actually gets easier the more and more you do it. It's just like if you're learning a foreign language, you can either sit and memorize stuff, or you can just go to the country and live there and be immersed in it and learn it, and you'll probably learn it a lot faster. So it's sort of like that. You're like immersing yourself in really high vibrational living. It's pretty cool. So then what happens? We're going to say cheers because I'm thirsty. Cheers. Cheers to the believe releasing process. So then what happens is throughout this, you're not only going to have emotional healing, you will also have physical healing occurring. Now, some of you may think this is just strange if you are new to all of this, but we are all energy. We are all vibration, and disease is caused by low vibration. And low vibration can cause disease. It's like this weird catch-22, but it makes sense once you understand how energy works. So when you're out of physical alignment, your vibration is altered. And when your vibration is altered, it can throw you out of physical alignment. When you're out of emotional alignment, your vibration is altered. And when your vibration is altered, you can also be thrown out of emotional alignment. So what happens is, with transitional and stored vibration, which I talked about a few minutes ago, like attracts like, it focuses in a particular area, and it could be that maybe your knee is hurting all the time, and it's because that's where that low vibration is focused. Now, I'm not saying you never have to go to see a medical professional again, but or do something about it. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying that there are a lot of things that are actually like linked to our subconscious mind that creates things manifesting physically in our bodies. And sometimes if you are hitting all the right key things in your fear to love, you can clear some of this up. And it's like your own magic, basically, from God. I can attest to this because there was a point where I couldn't even walk. My back had so much pain in it. It was definitely from a fear-based experience. Everything settled in two places in my spinal column. And it was kind of a road coming back. But I tell you what, I have in the best health I have ever been, and a lot of it cleared up because of using the belief releasing process. All right, there's other things too. You don't need my whole health history, but if you're curious and you have questions, I can help answer those. All right, so physical balance is available to everyone, even if you've had a health issue for some time. So keep that tucked away in the back of your mind when you're considering moving forward with this. Like, there's only good on the other side. Yeah, you have to muck through the mud a little bit to get there, but so it is. It's worth it. It truly is. So what happens with this is your very own wonder and magic is created. And in taking the time to reflect on your journey in this context, you get a better understanding of you, and you get a better connection to God. What can this mean for you? You become a youthfully joy-filled and magnificently marvelous woman. You can celebrate you and a most magnificent life you're creating. You can make the ordinary extraordinary. You can feel hope, health, and joy every single day. And you get to create your very own 10 years younger fountain of youth. All right, I hope you all enjoyed that. And some of you are probably a little bit curious about what is coming up, and I will share that with you. I'll pull up my notes so I keep it straight. So next week is going to be video 3 of Spring Fling Out with the Old, Bring in the True video series. It will be on Thursday again, same time, same place. Well, I might move my camera somewhere, we'll see. It was kind of loud, even though it's gorgeous outside today, it was kind of loud and I didn't want to have too much noise. But Thursday next week, okay, Coffee with Deb K, awesome live guidance for your body, mind, and soul, will be on Wednesday next week, May 17th. The topic will be Nourish. So for all of those, click the event that is posted in my social media, so you can remember to join or get reminders and watch later, whatever works best for you. Okay, there's also some specials this month. This month is so special. There's a lot going on. It is my birthday month, my Earth Day birthday, and I'm so excited to be able to share some special offers with you. Now, some of you know that I started my actual spiritual journey with skincare. That was something I could change. That was something that was tangible. That was something that I could understand how to progress and become one step closer towards my own magnificence. Now, maybe it wasn't that deep for me at the moment, but upon context and reflection, I have that understanding. So I have a couple of specials through the end of this month. And the first is that you can receive a free gift from me if you are wanting to start your very own business. I can talk with you about that if it's right for you. And also, if you are just wanting to purchase the most amazing skincare products ever, you can also receive a surprise gift from me. If you check the link above, there's a place where you can book a call about any of that, or just go ahead and order through my link. Now, we also talk about other parts of the body and health and things like that throughout, not necessarily this video series, but on the Coffee with Deb K's, we talk about that, specifically body, mind, and soul. So there is this new amazing legging that is hitting the markets. There is a very cool story behind how it was created, which I am happy to share with you, but not right now. They are proprietary leggings. They are amazing. And if you are wanting to try them out, there are several ways you can do that, but I definitely have a coupon code for you through the end of May. So there's also a link for that if you click above. I think it's the Let's Support Female Entrepreneurs link, unless I change the name of that link, whatever. But if you can't find it, let me know. Both of those two offers, the skincare and the leggings, there may be some other things that come up. So check my social media, because I will keep posting if there's there may be other extra free gifts that pop up throughout the month that will be offered. So keep an eye on that if you're interested. And I do have another thing coming. I need to try it first, but I'm really excited about it. It is something to help you physically detox. Now, in the Coffee with Deb, monthly Coffee with Debs, we talk about that. That is something in part of the pathway is detox. And I found something that might be perfect for a lot of you. So I'm going to try it first. I will never, ever promote anything I have never tried. I just won't do it. But I'm really excited. So that's happening behind the scenes. Okay, so some of you may be looking for something for your soul, and in honor of my birthday this month, I have my Soul Energizer session open and available for booking at 50% off. What does the Soul Energizer session do? What is it? Well, you can stop blocking and start unlocking your true soul energy with this 30-minute session to re-energize your soul, your life force, and to help your cells want to look and feel magnificent. And what you get at the end of the session is something you can take with you to use every single day. It will continue to work. I will teach you how to do it after you learn it from me. I don't even know exactly what comes through. Well, I do. I know how the process works. I know how the process works, but it will be a little bit of a surprise for me as it is for you, because it happens in real time with just feeling what comes through during our session. It's very spectacular. I highly recommend it because it's actually really cool. Okay, so some of you may be wondering how you can work with me. If you are interested, well, as your very own fairy godmother, I am devoted to compassionately creating the change that you desire to look and feel 10 years younger with hope, health, and joy along the way. Now, all of my one-to-one programs are also open for booking. The link is above. Places are limited. So if you're ready to go, you're ready to start your journey, you are committed to your roadmap, to your fountain of youth, then it's time to get your spot locked in. And if you're not sure which next step is right for you, you can book a free discovery call with me. It's the Fountain of Youth discovery call. That's also in the link above. You can find that there. If you are looking for something and you can't find it, just comment on the video, or you can send me a direct message. Please do say more than just hi, and I won't answer you if you're just hi. You have to, like, you know, have a little communication with me. Otherwise, there's so many things happening, you know, today in the world today that I'm happy to chat with you, but please do let me know what you would like to chat about. Okay, so I do want to thank you all for being here, and it is time to stop feeling flat and start feeling fun, flirty, and fabulous every single day. It's time to start feeling 10 years younger by awakening that magically marvelous fabulousness buried within you. I will see you all next week on Wednesday for Coffee with Deb K, awesome life guidance for your body, mind, and soul. And I will see you on Thursday for video 3 of these Fling out the old, bring in the true video series. Sending so much love. Bye-bye.